The car said charging started, so let's see what it actually is doing. And look at that shit, we're pulling 97 kilowatts. Well, good morning. So what do we got going on today? Well, I'm talking quiet because it's like 5:45 in the morning. We got to run down to Sacramento from Redding, about 200 miles. Daughter's in a wedding. She got her dress. It was altered poorly. And so now they get to fix it for free. So there's a magic dock down there in Placerville, which is about 25 miles east of Sac. We're going to take our J3400 or NACS or Tesla connector, hook it, pull the magic dock portion out. So all we have is the Tesla end, plug it into there, see if it works on the EV6. So it'll be a Kia road trip today. And if it doesn't work for whatever reason, there's an Electrify America up the road, so that's no big deal. But we're going to try to show up there really dead. So if the adapter for some reason doesn't like the communication, at least the magic dock end will be there. We should be able to use that. If for some reason it doesn't like the 800 volt architecture, that's when we'll rip over to the Electrify America. So got to go get the car all loaded up. I'm not really going to video the road this time. It's going to be more of just straight charging. And especially with this A2Z, can't even see it. Oh, there it is. The A2Z EV connector. So we bought this. They didn't send it, but they do have a DC extension cord I would love to try. So if you guys watch this A2Z, please send that to me and I will give it an amazing review, pending it's worthy of one. So let's get in the car. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're out of here. So touch the car, touch the gears. So over here, it'll tell you battery conditioning. And of course it's Kia, so every time the car turns on and off, you have to turn on battery preconditioning mode if you've had this update. So it doesn't matter whose profile you're in. If you get on the road and do a road trip, every single time you need to turn on battery preconditioning, which is the dumbest thing. So we are projected 248 miles. With a state of charge of 95%. So we're going to get on the road. We got to grab some coffee first. We will input a destination and check the route planning on this. Here we go. Man, we're a blistering 51 miles down range. I forgot how many buttons are in this car, man. There's all kinds of stuff to do while, you should be driving and, paying attention instead. This one's crocheting. So we are 51.4 miles down range. Average mile per watt hour is 2.8. Trying to get that to 3. And we are currently preconditioning to a supercharger in Dunnigan, Electrify America. I just opened the app and it's all available, of course, at 7:30, 8 o'clock on a Saturday. Yeah, you figured it probably would be anyway. Car shows a projected 179. We started just about 250. So there's definitely some not so wonderful miles that are actual in that, same as Tesla. But yeah, everything else, the car's doing great. We are still set to precondition, and as soon as the little icon lights up, I will show you guys what that looks like in the EV6, and we have 67 miles to go until we get there. So I'll keep an eye on the little icon, and as soon as it pops up, I'll show you guys what that looks like. 100-mile check-in, still pulling the elusive 2.8 watt hours per mile, but we are going 75. It's raining and it is 52 degrees, warmed up from 51. So that's probably about where we're going to hang out at. The cool thing up here is these marked cars, man. Company phone numbers all over them, and they are hauling ass in the rain, just getting right up on people's bumpers and moving them out of the way. Probably get one phone call against you and your company's not going to be too pleased. So we switched up. We're not going to this one particular charging stall. We're actually going to go to the Sacramento airport. They have their version, I guess, of their V3s or V4s, whatever the new ones are, which is good because I wanted to get there at a greater
less state of charge because I want to see if the preconditioning really ramps it up. The only time I've done it with this, we were still at a high state of charge. I just want to see if it worked, and it did. So I really want to pull this battery down. We've got 45 miles, 45.2 until we get to the airport, which should be just about at our 150 mile check-in. So everything is just going smooth in the rain and the wind. Oh, which is like 6 miles an hour last time I looked at my watch. So getting kind of everything thrown at us, but that's okay because Archer is tough. See you guys at the airport. All right, and there is our little snowflake to show that we are preconditioning. There's actually a pop-up that came in right where it says the temperature 51 degrees. It said battery starting to optimize. Okay, made it 147.5 miles downrange, 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour. 2 hours, 11 minutes to make it here, and we made it with 22%. At exactly 5 miles, another display came up on the lower portion of the screen. Battery preconditioning is complete. So we're going to find out. It is still cold out. It's 53, so we're in a warming trend from 51 degrees. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. Hold on real tight. All right, connecting to vehicle. I don't know which ones these are, but they're the brand new V4s or whatever they call them. We are initiating charging, and I already heard the contactors close. Continue. Thanks for choosing. You're totally welcome. And hey, there's me. And I would really love to see this thing really get some kilowatts behind it. It definitely is a tad slow. Well, okay, here we go. Here goes the ramp. 17 to 47. 10 minutes to, man, this thing is just a beast. 115. This is on a 350 machine too. 164. Come on, let's hit 200. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, 194. Yeah, that's probably about what we're gonna do is 190. And let's confirm that with the auto. 195, yeah, oh. Yeah, we're gonna bounce. Hey, you know what? That's awesome. We're gonna be here for a blistering 9 minutes to get us up to 60%. And that is just phenomenal. Definitely a huge noticeable difference with the preconditioning. I think the last time we did this down here, the car got to like 110 or something like that. So it's a massive difference when you precondition. So if you guys don't have this on your EV6, you have to literally tell the service department, hey, I want this, but whatever the TSB is, and then they will put it on. And it's a no charge, but you have to physically tell them with the vehicle there, I want this added. And I will put that that technical service bulletin TSB in the description here. So right now it's been 2 hours since I have gone pee, and I gotta go, man. So snacks in the bathroom. See you on the road. All right, just got some snacks and stuff at the AM PM. I ran it up to 70%. But look at that, man. We are still pulling almost 130 kilowatts at, I don't know, 66%. That is just freaking awesome, man. These 800 volt systems just rip. And there's our cost right now. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with this charging stop. Everything on it was just absolutely perfect, man. And the preconditioning is absolutely worth it. It's free. Go get it done. So we're gonna get resituated here and get out. All right, man. So part of the bad part about this area, other than it being the big city and I hate it, the roads, man, 8 wide, then they turn into 1 wide, but then you got to go over the freeway, loop around. So we are about 20 miles from the Placerville Magic Dock, which are the Tesla Superchargers that have the actual CCS adapter on them. I'll show you what that looks like when we get there, but we're going to try to use our A2Z adapter. So not sure if it's going to work or not. I tried to find some YouTube videos about people trying to use it without, couldn't, so maybe. And then of course there's a Target right there, so if it works, we're going Hot Wheel hunting. So we will check in about 20 minutes. We're down to 55%. It's kind of a drizzle right now, and 60 degrees. So the temperatures are warming up, and which is good. It's going to help us. And we're currently at 3.2 kilowatt hours. So see you guys in about 25 minutes. Okay, so here are the Magic docks. So we left the CCS connector in there, and then we used the one from A2Z. So you can just, pull it out, plug it all in, and then there's a lock button under here. You have to lock to connect. The car said charging started, so let's see what it actually is doing. And look at that shit. We're pulling 97 kilowatts. We also preconditioned to an Electrify America about 3 miles up the road. And then as soon as we got to this exit, we turned the preconditioning off. Well, we stopped navigating to it. But yeah, that's pretty awesome with the A2Z adapter. And it seems to be working really, really well. And here, I'll show you what it looks like one more time. So this is it. Your Tesla, your NACS J3400, whatever you want, plugs into there. And then on the bottom of it, under here, you have to hit that lock, where there it is. Push forward to lock or back to lock, one of the ways, and just stab it right into there. And then we still have, like I said, the CCS, the Magic dock itself is still plugged into there. But yeah, the Tesla's charging on the EV6 is charging on a Tesla Supercharger with a third-party CCS adapter. So great job, A2Z. And then, as you can see, we're not taking up an extra spot because we parked off the side, just because the EV6 has the charging door on the passenger side. Model Y just pulled in, but everybody else can pull in and use theirs, obviously with the exception of ours. So yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, we're still turning it up at almost 100 kilowatts. So that's great. At 52 cents, we're not going to be here long, but long enough to get back out of this area. So that's just, I'm so stoked, by the way. And here's what the screen looks like when you're done. All right, so it gives you date, duration, 14 minutes for 22 kilowatts, cost us 11 bucks and change. God, I do believe it's 52 cents a kilowatt unless you buy it down. And as soon as Tesla goes CCS wide, we'll get rid of the Electrify America's program, and we'll just do the Tesla where you buy it down. It's just so much easier. Although the Electrify America, we were pulling double what we were pulling here, and it's only $7 a month. Maybe we'll keep both, I don't know. But there you have it, guys. Absolutely phenomenal piece of equipment from A2Z. I get nothing from these guys. I bought this adapter. It was 200 bucks. So I'll put the link for that in the description as well, and the TSB for the Kia to get your preconditioning added on. And some gee-whiz information, you do not want to use the on-off switch, the lock switch on your A2Z adapter to actually stop the charging session. It clearly says that in the instructions. Instead, you have to get back into the Tesla app, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so you get into your app. I was already there. So you're going to start from your home screen right here. Tap your icon picture up top. Scroll all the way over to Charge Your Non-Tesla. And then right there, stop charging. Boop. And then you'll be able to disconnect everything. But we are still pulling almost 100 kilowatts. The charging curve is nice and flat, so that's really cool. But if you need to know how to stop charging, you can touch how to stop charging. Stupid. Okay, so we're done charging. Pop this out. It's actually, I wouldn't even call it warm. Nothing on this thing is warm, so that's fantastic. Everything appears to be in really good condition still. Obviously, nothing's going to go wrong with this thing. These guys have been testing these forever. So the temperature on the thing is great. Nothing on it was warm. The cable on the Supercharger was cool too. These are V3s, by the way. Jackass and a big old diesel. I think they're getting ready to roll coal through this whole area because, they're so cool when they do that. So yeah, we'll get this. We'll get back to Redding here in about 3 or 4 hours, and we'll get this all uploaded. But Tesla, and especially A2Z, man, that's just it's pretty freaking cool that it worked out like that. So thanks for watching, guys. And anything cool happens, we'll turn the camera back on. But it should just be a nice drive, boring drive home. See you guys on the next one.